All right, welcome back to another trade recap. Today is February 17th, 2026, and today's price action was absolutely beautiful, but of course, I broke even, and I could not find a better entry before that. There was a pretty good B tier probably entry that I missed that I'll show you, but this is the trade that I took. I'll show you how I got into there. But starting in at market open, it was a pretty mixed day because even though we were trending lower, all the targets were above. We had London, Asia, and previous day highs right above us. We had nothing below us except these lows right here, which obviously were around 300 points away at market open, which is pretty far. So I wasn't even going to try to target them. But at market open, I was just pretty much mixed. So I'm like, I just want to see manipulation in one way and then us to deliver the other way, which is exactly what we did when we opened. So we opened exactly right here. We came up, we filled in this hourly gap, and we also swept London highs. And then we started to accumulate right here. So I just knew we were gonna fall down. I wanted to see this 5 minute get inversed. However, the reason why I didn't enter this trade right here, which was the pretty much B tier trade, which looking back at it, I probably should have entered from here, targeting these lows. Stops at the body. It would be like a 1-to-1. Regardless, I didn't enter because first of all, we didn't close below the gap. Second of all, we left this big wick. So usually when we leave a wick, that means we're indecisive going down, meaning that we were going to leave a wick and go higher, which is what I thought. So I wanted to wait for a little more confirmation. Maybe we get a close slightly below, which I can enter off again. However, the next candle was all the way down, so there was no entry for me there. However, I was still bearish on the day because now I knew we could potentially go lower and take out some more lows. And then we ended up creating this 15-minute gap. After that 15-minute gap, we tapped into it and we left this big wick right here, which you could see. When we leave a big wick like that, it is obvious we want to go lower. So I wanted to see the highest time frame inversion of the manipulation leg, which caused that wick, which came back into that 15-minute gap, which was from here to here. And it happens to be this 3-minute inversion right here. However, I didn't like this trade once again because we left a big wick to the downside, meaning indecision going lower, and we were consolidating. So I'm like, okay, we might expand higher from this. So then I scaled down to the 1 minute, and then I saw that there's a 1 minute gap right here that we were pretty much rejecting off of. So I wanted to see that get inverse before I entered. So as soon as that got inversed right below, I entered, break even at these internal lows of the day, targeting some whatever, it doesn't really matter, some lows from far back just to get a decent RR. It was around a 1 to 2. Either way, I got break even and then it went straight back up. So I guess whoever took this trade right here after the 5 minute close, should I have taken it? Yes, maybe. There was a 3 minute CISD, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there was a 3 minute CISD right here, so I could have taken that. Regardless, I'm not mad. Break even day is better than losing day, so we go on to tomorrow.